Well, happy Tuesday. Jumping on quickly just to remind you to always keep your pipeline full. Always. Now, my partner questions this all the time. She's like, at the moment I've got 5 refinances going through. I've got 4 purchases going through. The GDV of the 4 purchases over 4.5 million. And yet I'm still putting in offers. Still putting offers, even though we've got 4.5 million of property that we're purchasing. Got 5 refinances going through. And yesterday I was chatting to an agent and Devon was like, why are you still speaking to agents? Why are you still putting offers in? I was like, because you don't understand the process. Like, first of all, the average house now, the average house price purchase is taking 5 months on average. Right, I know us investors, we can move it forward quicker, but the fact is, if I get an offer accepted in 2 weeks' time, I'm not physically going to be buying that property for the next 3, 4, maybe even 5 months, right? So you need to make sure, 1, your pipeline is full, and 2, like there's a property that I agreed to buy 3 months ago, and as you may have seen in a previous slide, the agent called me up and was like, yeah, the vendor now wants extra 15 grand or they're pulling out. And I was like, well, it's not worth that to me, so put it back to market then, right? And imagine if that was my only deal. Imagine if I was relying on that deal to get me to the next level, right? And they just pulled out. I would be crushed. And that's happened to me before. When I had offer accepted, I was totally reliant on that one deal and I was crushed afterwards. I was like, oh, does this work? Blah, 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 blah. So what you need to make sure is that your pipeline is always full, because some purchases take different amounts of time because different stuff comes up. Like I actually agreed to buy a portfolio of someone. It's only 2 houses, but so I agreed to buy both on the same day. One completed within 3 months, the other one completed within 6 months. Same day accepted, same seller. What the hell's going on? One of them had knotweed in the garden, so we had to do surveys and get guarantees, all that. But if, like, you just don't even know how long things are going to take, so never assume. And plus, we have the ability to control the process of how long things take. So this is why you always need your pipeline full. And I appreciate it can be a bit scary when you're like, oh my God, I've got 4 deals that I'm buying now that I still ain't got the money for. Why am I putting offers on other deals? Secondly, you can obviously source those deals if you come to it. Thirdly, you could JV with someone, say, look, you know, I'm struggling to raise the finance. Can you just chuck in the money and we'll do it together? So you've always got options, but you always need that pipeline full, because stuff can come up, things can fall through. Like I was chatting to one of my coaching clients the other day, and when they was going through the process, when the searches came back from the solicitor, it turns out there's a covenant on the land that says you can't do a HMO here. So they've got to try and overcome that covenant. How long could that take? What if they have to pull out and that was the only deal they was relying on? You're fucked. You're fucked. You need to have loads of deals. And then it creates that lovely problem where you need to raise loads of money. And that's when it gets exciting, because for me, that's the fun part. Everyone's like, oh, I'd rather have the money first then fund the deal out. Trust me, you want the deal first. But either way, it creates leverage. So get out there, get loads accepted, and buy loads. Simple as that. So I hope that helped. Catch you guys soon.